What's up, beautiful people? It's Sindafam. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking this video from the offset home, and it's titled "Black Couple Bashes Biden and Endorses Trump in Woke BET Host Face." Interested? I'm excited to check this one out. See what the offset home I've got to see. Let's check it out.
Why did you vote for President Biden in the last
Because
election?
of who he ran with, and he was in the White House for the 8 previous years. I felt like he had the experience, but definitively right now, I couldn't tell you that if they open the polls tomorrow, I'm voting for Joe Biden.
So what changed?
Life, the inflation, and the things that we're going through right now. I want the right person so that I'm not paying $8 for eggs, $15 for gas.
And who will you vote for in 2024?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
You may vote for the former president.
I may.
Why do you say that?
They waking up. Ladies and gentlemen, people are waking up. Why do you say that, Mr. Tatum? Videos like this. Cut straight to the chase. I'm telling you right now. Now, I'm not going to say there's nobody that I've ever heard say they're going to vote for Joe Biden. But there is nobody with common sense that said that they will vote for Joe Biden in this election. I know hundreds of people who were disgruntled about Trump. They didn't like Trump, or whatever the case may be. They either voted for him and they didn't want to vote for him again. That's why they voted for Biden in 2020. Whatever the case may be, all the scenarios that you can think about, I know people that feel this way, and I see people on the comment section. However, I don't know a single person that voted for Joe Biden and said they're going to vote for him again. I don't know a single person that says that they voted for Trump, didn't vote for Trump in 2020, and then they're going back to Biden. I don't know a single person that got common sense. I think one dude at the Cigar Lounge told me that, and I was like, bro, you voted for him because you don't like the way Trump tweet. That's insane to me. However, don't believe me. Roll the film. Roll the film.
So even though you have political differences, it's not a deal breaker.
No, it's not a deal breaker.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
So in 2008 and 2012, you voted for
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
2016,
I voted for Donald Trump.
Smart man.
Hillary Clinton.
2020.
Donald Trump.
Biden.
Smart man.
Wow.
And who will you vote for in 2024?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Yay!
You may vote for the former president.
I may.
Why do you say that?
My views on certain things have changed. I am.
Look at her husband though. Look at her husband. Look at her face. That's the face you make when you say, I told you. I told you so. I knew I was gonna get her one day. I knew I was gonna get her to wake up one day. That's the face of I got her to wake up. Look at him. Look at the husband. I love that guy. I don't even know him. I love him.
This is interesting. It's a beautiful thing that people are finally waking up, because I mean, this is even touching pockets, because lots of people will be like, well, Biden is great. Yeah, he's great, but again, your pocket is also affected. It's a waking moment for lots of people, especially with things that are happening. And people have come to the realization that, oh, hold up, what have we been doing? What is going on? And is an interesting thing that people are finally opening their eyes to see what is presented to them or what is happening. Gone are the days where people don't see all of these things, or people don't even care. They'll be like, well, they are the same people. They're just going to vote anybody that they feel like, or they're just going to vote. I mean, they are the same thing. There is nothing different. But now people are seeing, and people are waking up. And since it is affecting them, their personal life, economic life, financial life, and other things, people are now coming to the realization that things are not going the exact same way they thought, and is better to shift and to go to the other path with your eyes wide open than to stay here and still be blinded by the things that you thought were going to happen. But this is great news. But yeah, let's go on.
Roll the clip.
Things have changed. I am very much so riding the fence.
What are you struggling with?
Being in a pattern of doing the same thing that I've been doing, because it's kind of like second nature. Like when you go in a poll, be a Democrat. Something has to happen. I mean, it's just so expensive to survive. And we're planning on having kids. I don't want to live in a stressful environment trying to rub two pennies together to try to make it either.
When did you make that decision to
yeah.
check a different box?
Donald Trump's first term. I'm saying first term because I'm pretty sure he'll be in there for a second term. But in either case, post-Obama, I decided that the party just wasn't suitable to the goals that I
How
had.
did you come to that conclusion? Because at the end of the day, former President Obama was the first African-American president in history.
That's just
I
true.
mean, as a black man, I would assume that meant something.
Absolutely. You know, I attended the inauguration on his first term. I grew up outside of Washington, D.C. in the 80s and 90s, came through the system as an institutional Democrat, went through a lot of the experiences that young black men go through, good and bad, ended up leaving that environment, grew up, started looking at the world through a new lens.
So even though
And he ended up being like Brandon Tatum. Almost the same story that he had, I had. I'm telling you, like, I grew up. People are Democrats until they grow up. Women take a little bit longer because they're more emotional. If you, as a man, men wake up to the Democrat bullcrap quicker. Because you grow up and you become a man. You're not a kid anymore. Things are not based on what other people are doing in your life. You start looking at them taxes.
Yeah.
You start looking at policy. You start trying to, you're in a position where you're leading your family. And when you get to that particular situation, you say, well, wait a minute.
What is going on?
None of this stuff makes sense. What have I been thinking? And women take a little bit longer because they're a little more empathetic. They're a little more compassionate. They're a little more emotional. So the Democrats try to play the heartstrings of women in their emotions. They talk about pro-choice and they talk about gays, because we all know that women, they are the ones feeding that monster. Let's keep it 100. Gay dudes ain't hanging around straight dudes. They hang around number women. And women don't mind calling them girl, child, and they accept them, they friends with them, they think it's cool, they think it's cute, they don't think nothing weird about it. Men, on the other hand, like, bro, what are you doing, bro? I can't even look at you the same. Another man climb up on top of you, that's crazy to me. But anyway, let me divert from that whole conversation. We'll talk about that in another video. But I think people are waking up. They're seeing the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
The Democrats are not offering black people anything. And it's not just rhetoric anymore. They can say whatever they want. Donald Trump is a devil. Joe Biden is not senile. And they can say whatever. But people, like, they can feel it in their pocketbook. People can see it. They feel it. They live it. You can talk all you want. They feel what illegal immigration is doing in this country. They can feel what inflation did in this country.
Yeah.
They can feel what they did with COVID. We didn't forget about all the mandates that they did, people losing their jobs because they didn't want to get the... We all get it. You can do a State of the Union address all you want. That ain't going to change the bank account, my man. But anyway, comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. Are people waking up, or are we just tripping? Are we in the echo chamber? This ain't even Fox News. This ain't Fox News. This they stuff. And they waking up. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoy my content, I guarantee you will enjoy Tatum Plus, brand new platform that we just launched, exclusive content, behind the scenes of speaking engagements, all the stuff you can't see on all of my social media platforms. We'll always have free content, but the extra stuff for people.
Interesting, and it's incredible and beautiful to see that people are waking up. I mean, these are just one out of many, or a few out of others that were interviewed on this, and lots of people are affected by this, and people are finally waking up to all of these things, or or what is going on. And I'm glad to see this. No, nobody's tripping. People, gone are the days, or gone are the times where people will just be like, oh, it's just all up in their head. But now people are finally seeing it and seeing the clearer picture, and it's a good thing that this is just a wake-up call for people to understand that, for how long will you continue to be trapped into this kind of mess, or into this? Wake up. When are you going to wake up and realize that this is not what was promised? But again, it's interesting because I always say that people don't stay in a particular place forever. They get to a point where people will be like, people get a wake-up call and try to understand the situation they're in and decide to make a shift or make a change to that effect. But this is interesting, and you can see the smiles on their faces, and it's beautiful to see. But let me know what you think about this. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I really love your honest contribution. You can share the useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.